Brookfield Elementary School, named for the surrounding residential neighborhood, opened in December 1967. The Brookfield subdivision was one of many developed by Thomas A. Carey in the 1960s. Carey drew inspiration from the local landscape for the naming of his communities, such as Rolling Valley, Springbrook Forest, Ridgefield, and Brookfield. Prior to development, the property that would become Brookfield was a farm field with a brook running along its southern boundary. That brook is one of the headwaters of Cub Run, a tributary of the Potomac River. Brookfield Elementary School was constructed on land that was once part of Leeton, an estate owned by the Turberville family. In 1727, George Turberville, a resident of Westmoreland County, Virginia, had been granted approximately 4,000 acres of land in the area we know today as Chantilly, in what is now Fairfax County. By the early 1790s, the property had passed to that Turberville's grandson, George Richard Lee Turberville. George R.L. Turberville married Henrietta Lee, a daughter of Richard Henry Lee, one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. Around 1794, George and Henrietta Turberville built a home on their 4,000-acre property, naming it Leeton. After their deaths in the early 19th century, the Leeton estate was divided between the couple's two surviving children, George and Cornelia Turberville. Cornelia Turberville inherited the portion of the estate north of Little River Turnpike and named it Chantilly. George Turberville II inherited the portion of the estate south of the turnpike, which retained the name Leeton. You can learn more about the Turberville family and the history of the Leeton estate at the Fairfax County Public Library's Virginia Room in the city of Fairfax.